Welcome to another episode of True Crime Case Files. Today, we delve into a chilling mystery that unfolded in Mound City, Missouri, the disappearance of twin brothers that set off a statewide manhunt. In the quiet suburb of Mound City, Missouri, nestled amid picturesque landscapes and close-knit communities, a story of twin brothers, Tucker and Tyler Satmayer, unfolded like a tragic novel, one that would leave the town forever marked by the chilling mystery that ensued. The year was 2005, and the Satmayer twins, aged 14, were inseparable. Residents of a serene neighborhood, they shared not just a home but dreams that extended far beyond the picket fences of their quaint surroundings. Tucker, with a passion for storytelling, harbored aspirations of becoming a groundbreaking journalist. His eyes sparkled with the prospect of uncovering hidden truths, much like his investigative journalist heroes. On the other side of the twin bond, Tyler envisioned a future deeply entwined with the ever-evolving world of technology. His dreams were set on becoming a software developer, crafting the codes that could redefine the tech landscape. Together, they formed a duo that exuded ambition, youth, and the promise of a bright future. Their suburban haven was shared with their parents, Mary Jane and J.T. Satmayer, forming a tight-knit family unit that echoed with laughter and dreams. Friends of the twins spoke of them with admiration, highlighting their outgoing personalities and the palpable ambition that fueled their every endeavor. Tucker, with his eyes set on journalistic excellence, and Tyler, envisioning a future where his code would shape the digital frontier, were the epitome of youthful determination. The days leading up to their disappearance were filled with excitement and anticipation. The twins, fueled by a shared vision, were in the throes of planning a joint venture that seamlessly blended Tucker's passion for journalism with Tyler's tech-savvy aspirations. The prospect of creating something groundbreaking together hung in the air, adding an extra layer of camaraderie to their already unbreakable bond. As the sun set on the eve of July 4, 2005, the town of Mound City, typically a haven of tranquility, unknowingly stood on the precipice of a chilling turn of events. The following morning, under a stormy July 5th sky, the community awoke to a disconcerting revelation: the Satmayer twins were missing. In the heart of Mound City, Missouri, where the town's heartbeat echoed through the quiet suburbs, the disappearance of Tucker and Tyler Satmayer sent shockwaves through the community on that stormy July 4th weekend in 2005. The once tranquil neighborhood now found itself caught in the grip of an unsettling mystery that would change the lives of its residents forever. The date was July 5th, and as the town awoke to the humid and stormy weather, a palpable sense of unease settled over the streets. The news of the Satmayer twins' disappearance spread like wildfire, leaving neighbors and friends in a state of disbelief. The twins, known for their tight-knit family bonds and dreams that seemed destined for greatness, had seemingly vanished without a trace. The police, led by Detective Holly Rodriguez and Officer Juliet Jameson, descended upon the Satmayer residence with an urgency that mirrored the town's collective anxiety. The crime scene was an eerily clean home, devoid of any signs of struggle. The twins' rooms stood frozen in time, their personal effects untouched. The unsettling absence of any clues pointing to their whereabouts or signs of foul play left the investigators puzzled. As they meticulously combed through the house, the town was plunged into a state of uncertainty. The entire community joined forces in an anxious search for the missing brothers, with every nook and cranny of Mound City becoming a potential clue in the quest to unravel the mystery. The local landmarks and familiar spots now carried an air of ominous uncertainty, forever etched in the memories of those who participated in the search. In the aftermath of the unsettling discovery of Tucker and Tyler Satmayer's disappearance in Mound City, Missouri, the town found itself in the throes of a mysterious enigma that defied logic and left the community grappling with unanswered questions. The stormy July 4th weekend had given way to an atmosphere of tension and anxiety, with the Satmayer residence becoming the epicenter of an investigation that would test the skills of the local law enforcement. The crime scene, the Satmayer home, presented an unsettling tableau of normalcy, a place where the twins seemingly evaporated into thin air, leaving behind no traces of struggle or indication of a hasty departure. The eerie cleanliness of their surroundings became an unsettling backdrop to a mystery that deepened with each passing moment. The police combed through every inch of the house, scrutinizing the twins' belongings, seeking any sign that might lead them to Tucker and Tyler. The quiet suburban streets transformed into a web of whispers and speculation, with residents speculating on the fate of the missing brothers. Mound City, typically known for its serene neighborhoods and close community bonds, now faced a stark reality: the twins had seemingly vanished without a trace. The absence of any discernible clues in the Satmayer home added an air of perplexity to the investigation, leaving even the seasoned detectives at a loss. As Detective Rodriguez and Officer Turner tirelessly worked to unravel the mystery, the town became a hive of collective concern. Local businesses, from the corner diner to the neighborhood grocery store, became gathering spots for residents to exchange theories and lend support to one another. The town's landmarks, once symbols of familiarity, now carried a weight of uncertainty, each street corner and park bench serving as a constant reminder of the lingering unknown. As the investigation into the disappearance of Tucker and Tyler Satmayer unfolded in Mound City, Missouri, the tranquil suburb became a stage for suspicion and intrigue. The twins, once the epitome of youthful ambition, had seemingly evaporated into thin air, leaving Detective Holly Rodriguez and Officer Juliet Jameson with a daunting task ahead. Enter Derek Lawrence, a 68-year-old neighbor with a history intertwined with the Satmayer twins. Alleged property disputes and ongoing tensions had marked his relationship with Tucker and Tyler, casting a shadow of suspicion over the quiet neighborhood. As the first suspect in this perplexing case, Derek found himself under the scrutiny of not just the police but the entire community. The interrogation room became a battleground of emotions as Derek vehemently denied any involvement in the disappearance of the twins. Frustration and anger colored his responses, as he painted a picture of strained relations but insisted that he had no reason to harm Tucker and Tyler. The quiet streets of Mound City, where neighbors once exchanged pleasantries, now buzzed with the whispers of a potential suspect living among them. Local businesses, from the neighborhood coffee shop to the family-owned hardware store, became hubs of speculation. Residents gathered to dissect the details of Derek's interactions with the twins, forming their own theories about the alleged property disputes that could have escalated to a tragic turn of events. Mound City, typically a haven of familiarity, now faced an unsettling reality, a potential threat lurking within its seemingly peaceful borders. Amidst the hushed tones and speculation that engulfed Mound City, Missouri, following the disappearance of Tucker and Tyler Satmayer, the narrative took an unexpected twist as two suspects emerged, each adding a layer of complexity to the chilling mystery. Samantha Turner, a 55-year-old high school English teacher with ties to the twins, found herself under scrutiny as the second suspect. The corridors of Mound City High School, where Samantha had once fostered a love for literature, now echoed with whispers and questioning glances. Allegations of a complex relationship with the twins fueled the town's speculation, turning the educator into a figure caught in the crossfire of a potentially devastating secret. As Detective Rodriguez and Officer Turner delved into Samantha's background, the narrative revealed a woman with a seemingly calm exterior, unwavering in her denial of any involvement in the twins' disappearance. The town's collective gaze shifted from the quiet streets to the local school, where parents questioned the safety of their children and students grappled with the sudden notoriety of their once-beloved teacher. The community found itself divided, with some staunchly defending Samantha's innocence and others harboring suspicions. Local businesses, from the town's diner to the bookstore where Samantha was a frequent visitor, became arenas for heated discussions. The once unremarkable landmarks now bore witness to a town grappling with the inconceivable possibility that one of their own might be connected to a heinous crime. As the investigation unfolded, Mound City was introduced to a narrative that blurred the lines between fiction and reality. Samantha's calm demeanor during police interrogations only added to the enigma, leaving the town in a state of perpetual uncertainty. The local park, where families once gathered for picnics, now served as a backdrop for conversations about the fragility of trust and the vulnerability of seemingly idyllic lives. Meanwhile, the weight of suspicion shifted once again as the investigation turned its focus to Dwight Bennyson, an 80-year-old with a history of altercations with the twins. The motive appeared to be a deep-seated vendetta stemming from the twins' awareness of his unmedicated bipolar disorder. As the third suspect in this perplexing case, Dwight's name sent shockwaves through the community, forcing residents to confront the unsettling reality that danger might lurk closer than they had ever imagined. In the unfolding drama that gripped Mound City, Missouri, the investigation into the disappearance of Tucker and Tyler Satmayer took an unexpected turn on August 2, 2005, as a breakthrough emerged. Shrouded in the attic of Samantha Turner's residence, the town held its breath as Detective Holly Rodriguez and Officer Juliet Jameson uncovered a pivotal piece of evidence, a backpack belonging to the missing twins. The discovery, hidden away in Samantha's attic, sent shockwaves through the community, transforming a once quiet suburb into the epicenter of a mystery that seemed to deepen with every revelation. The local landmarks, from the Mound City Library to the quaint Main Street boutiques, became hotspots for discussions as residents grappled with the unexpected twist in the investigation. The air buzzed with speculation, and the once familiar faces of neighbors now carried an air of suspicion as everyone tried to reconcile the Samantha they thought they knew with the potential involvement suggested by the hidden backpack. The town's focus shifted from Samantha Turner to the questions surrounding the mysterious backpack. How did it end up in her attic? And what did it reveal about the fate of Tucker and Tyler? The local cafe, a gathering place for residents seeking solace in familiar surroundings, became a hub for theories and conjectures as the community eagerly awaited updates from the investigators. As Detective Rodriguez and Officer Turner meticulously examined the contents of the backpack, the town oscillated between hope and fear. The park, where families once enjoyed sunny afternoons, became a somber backdrop for discussions about the fragility of trust and the profound impact this discovery would have on the already fractured sense of security in Mound City. With the newfound lead, the investigation took on a renewed sense of urgency. Dwight Benny's son, the 80-year-old with a history of altercations with the twins, became, again, the next focus of scrutiny. The town's collective gaze now shifted to Dwight's past, a landscape marked by tensions and a purported vendetta fueled by his unmedicated bipolar disorder. As Mound City stood on the precipice of revelation, the local news outlets became crucial sources of information, each headline adding a layer of complexity to the narrative. The once mundane events in town, the annual summer fair, the high school football games, now carried the weight of a community desperate for answers. Dwight's interrogation became a pivotal moment in the investigation as the town tuned into the unfolding drama. The local diner, a hub for gossip and camaraderie, transformed into an arena of speculation. Dwight vehemently maintained his innocence, responding to police inquiries with a mix of defiance and frustration. The residents of Mound City, already shaken by the twists and turns of the investigation, found themselves torn between doubt and a desperate desire for closure. As the investigation deepened, the town's collective gaze shifted to the dynamics between Dwight and the twins. The local school, where Dwight had once walked the same halls as Tucker and Tyler, became a symbolic battleground of conflicting emotions. Events like the annual Mound City Fair and the Friday night football games took on a somber undertone as the community grappled with the revelation that danger might have lurked within their seemingly close-knit midst. Simultaneously, the local media played a pivotal role in shaping public opinion. Headlines in the Mound City Tribune and coverage on the evening news became essential sources of information, fueling conversations at the grocery store and the local gym. The town found itself suspended in a state of collective uncertainty, with the investigation now branching into uncharted territory. As Mound City, Missouri, teetered on the edge of suspense, the investigation into the disappearance of Tucker and Tyler Satmayer unveiled another layer of complexity. Dwight Benny's son, now under intense scrutiny, became the focal point of a town grappling with the revelation that the person responsible for the twins' disappearance might be someone they had known. The local IHOP, a cornerstone of the community's social fabric, buzzed with conversations about Dwight's past altercations with the twins and the possible motivations behind his actions. The tables that once hosted friendly banter now bore witness to heated debates as residents tried to reconcile the seemingly familiar face of Dwight with the potential reality of his involvement in a heinous crime. The local gym, where Tucker and Tyler were once regulars, now echoed with the sounds of treadmills and weight machines as residents sought a semblance of normalcy amid the chaos. Brands that were once an afterthought in everyday life, names like Mound City Coffee Roasters and Main Street Books, now became synonymous with the town's collective journey through the tragedy. As the trial unfolded, the community found itself navigating uncharted emotional territory. The Mound City Gazette, the town's go-to source for news, became a lifeline for those unable to attend the trial in person. The coffee shops, where residents once gathered for casual chats, would be transformed into spaces for impassioned discussions about the trial's daily revelations. As Mound City, Missouri, stood at the precipice of justice, the trial of Dwight Benny's son unfolded with the intensity of a gripping novel. On April 15, 2006, the town awaited the verdict that would bring closure to the harrowing saga of Tucker and Tyler Satmayer. The courthouse, a familiar landmark nestled in the heart of Mound City, became the epicenter of a community's collective grief. Prosecutor Lisa Romani, 42, presented a compelling case against Dwight, weaving a narrative that painted him as a vengeful force seeking retribution. The defense, led by Mike Robley, 45, countered with attempts to sow doubt, creating an atmosphere of tension that permeated the courtroom's familiar wooden benches and echoing chambers. The town's social fabric continued to evolve during the trial. The Mound City Country Club, an emblem of prestige in the community, hosted whispered conversations about the trial's latest developments. The local gym, where the twins once pursued their fitness goals, now buzzed with hushed discussions about the proceedings. Familiar brands like Mound City Coffee Roasters and Main Street Books took on a poignant significance, forever linked to the town's shared journey through tragedy. The trial became an emotional battleground, not just within the courtroom but across everyday spaces. The annual summer fair, a long-standing tradition, took on a somber tone as families attended with a sense of shared grief. The Mound City Gazette, a pillar of local journalism, became a crucial source of information for those unable to attend the trial in person. The town's coffee shops, once casual meeting spots, transformed into arenas for impassioned discussions about the trial's daily revelations. As the courtroom drama reached its pinnacle, the town held its collective breath awaiting the verdict. The local park, a symbol of both joy and sorrow, became a gathering place for residents seeking solace amid the uncertainty. The historic Main Street, usually bustling with the comings and goings of daily life, now carried the weight of a community anxiously awaiting the resolution of a tragedy that had left an indelible mark on their small town. And then, the moment arrived, the verdict. Guilty. The courtroom's atmosphere, charged with anticipation, now held a mix of relief and sorrow. Some deemed it just, while others felt the sentencing fell short. The Satmayer family, forever scarred by loss, found a semblance of closure as the trial reached its conclusion. The town, still reeling from the aftermath, began the slow process of healing. The Mound City Library, a sanctuary for quiet reflection, became a refuge for those seeking solace in the written word. The local schools, where the twins once pursued their dreams, now focused on providing support and counseling for students grappling with the impact of the trial. As the community moved forward, forever changed by the tragedy that unfolded within its borders, the Satmayer twins left behind a legacy of resilience. The town, once fractured by the darkness of the past, found strength in unity and a shared determination to rise above the shadows that lingered. In the aftermath of Dwight Bennison's guilty verdict, Mound City, Missouri, embarked on a journey of rebuilding and healing. The tendrils of tragedy had woven themselves into the fabric of the community, leaving an indelible mark on the once quiet suburb. As the town grappled with the reality of Dwight's culpability, the Mound City Library became a haven for those seeking solace and understanding. The hushed conversations within its walls mirrored the town's collective attempt to come to terms with the darkness that had befallen them. Familiar landmarks like the Mound City Country Club and the local gym took on a renewed significance, serving as gathering spots for residents navigating the delicate path between grief and resilience. Detective Holly Rodriguez and Officer Juliet Jameson, the faces of law enforcement during the investigation, returned to their duties forever marked by the ordeal. The Mound City Police Department, once a symbol of safety, now bore the weight of a community forever changed by the tragedy. The annual summer fair, which had taken on a somber tone during the trial, became a symbol of resilience as the town rallied to reclaim a sense of normalcy. The Satmayer family, devastated by the loss of Tucker and Tyler, sought solace through therapy and support groups. The Mound City Community Center, a hub for wellness and connection, provided a space for the family to navigate the complex journey of grief. The local churches, including St. John's Cathedral and Community Bible Church, opened their doors to a community seeking spiritual healing. As the town began to heal, the ripple effects of the tragedy were felt in every corner. The local businesses, from the Mound City Coffee Roasters to the cherished Main Street boutiques, faced the challenge of rebuilding not just structures but a sense of trust within the community. Brands that were once synonymous with everyday life now carried the weight of shared sorrow and resilience. Detective Rodriguez and Officer Turner, although returning to their routine duties, found themselves forever linked to the investigation. The local park, where the twins once played, became a memorial site adorned with flowers and messages of remembrance. The Mound City Tribune, a beacon of local news, continued to cover the town's journey toward healing, providing a narrative thread that connected the past to the present. The Mound City High School, where the twins had once dreamed of their futures, sought to honor their memory. The annual scholarship fund, established in Tucker and Tyler's name, became a testament to the enduring spirit of the community. The school's auditorium, where the twins had once showcased their talents, now hosted events that celebrated resilience and unity. As the town turned the page on the darkest chapter of its history, the echoes of the Satmayer twins' legacy reverberated through everyday life. Mound City, forever changed by the tragedy, emerged stronger and more connected than ever. The main street cafes, once the backdrop for hushed conversations, now buzz with the hum of a community determined to rise above the shadows of the past. As we conclude this episode of True Crime Case Files, the town of Mound City moves forward, forever changed by the tragedy that unfolded within its borders. The Satmayer twins, though gone, leave behind a legacy of resilience, unity, and a community determined to rise above the darkness.